Hello everyone, this is Shalu Kumar again from ONTC. I'm an experienced OSCE nurse trainer for the NMC OSCE exam in UK and also the lead trainer for OSCE nurse training Cambridge. In today's video, I will be covering one of your another topics for your NMC OSCE exam. So if you like my videos, please press the like button now and subscribe to my channel. It just gives me a lot of motivation and encouragement to keep making more videos for you. So hopefully they're helping you in your preparation for your OSCE exam. So in today's video, I will be talking about one of your professional values and behavior stations for your exam, and I will be covering the topic of falsifying observations, falsifying vital signs for a patient. Okay, so we will be looking into that topic. So I will in the video I will talk about what you need to do, what paperwork will you get, and then I will take you through a worked scenario, and then in the end we are going to look into the scenario. We're going to think what we can do about what are our actions, and then we're going to elaborately then we're going to go ahead and write those actions into full bullet points, okay, the answers. So that's what I will talk through today. Okay, so as you know that the syllabus has changed. So if you see on the screen now, more topics have been added now to your professional value station since I did my last video. So that was 5 topics, but now there are 15 different topics. As you can see, I have put the name of the topics on your screen. So that is an extended syllabus now, so you have to prepare for a lot more. So on the next screen, it is a written station. It is still 10-minute station, and you will be given a scenario to read, and based on that scenario and that topic, you have to write your answers. So how to prepare? I guess read the code and understand the NMC code. That's really important. And then the other thing is complete some practice scenarios, and the third thing is read and understand the marking criteria, which is very important, which is set by the NMC and the test centers. So and try to bring those points into your answers after understanding the marking criteria and your scenarios. Okay, so that's how you need to prepare. So for this station now, the falsifying observations we are talking about today, you can see I have made a scenario just for the teaching purpose. You can see scenario on the screen, and that's how you will see the template in your exam. And underneath the scenario, you will be given instructions that using your knowledge of the NMC code, consider the professional and ethical and legal implications of this situation and summarize your action in bullet points. Okay, on the next screen you can see they have given you a blank page to write your answers, to write your bullet points. Okay, so let's go through this scenario and let's write some answers. Okay, so we're going to read the scenario together now on the screen. So you have a patient, a new patient is being admitted to your ward, okay, and this patient now is due for their vital signs observations, and you have asked one of your nursing colleagues to help you with the observation and take patient vitals while you actually prepare their admission paperwork. Okay, and then after few minutes you see in the system that your colleague has done the vitals for the patient, and they have recorded a normal set of vitals in the system, and the new score is 0. Okay, so that's all okay. And then after few minutes you go with your admission paperwork, so you are ready to admit your patient, and so you go to your patient, but your patient does not look very well at all. So you ask your colleague if they taken the vitals correctly, and your colleagues tell you that she states that she was unable to take the vitals because she was busy. So she just she just added a normal set of observation into the system. Okay, so that's what she did. So instead of doing nothing, she just put a normal set of vitals in there because she did not have the time to take patient vitals. Now you do know this is not a honest behavior. So as a nurse responsible for that patient, what will be your actions? So the first thing is, before we start writing the answers, we need to think. Okay, so we need to think, if you were that nurse and you have come across this and you have seen that your colleague has falsified patient vitals, what goes in your head? What would you think is the right thing to do? So let's just quickly look at those important points, and then we can elaborate on them and write our answer. So what things are important here to consider? First thing is, I need to, it's a prompt recognition that your colleague has deliberately falsified these vital observations for this patient. And second thing is, patient safety has to take priority. So you need to make sure you go and do a set of vitals yourself on the patient. And third thing is, document this incident into patient notes, and also complete an incident form, because it is an incident and affects patient safety. And the next thing will be, it is really absolutely important to report this behavior to your line manager, okay? And you need to do this in both in writing and also verbally as soon as possible. And the other thing to always think is, like, the main values of the code and the main values of nursing profession are trust and honesty, and this behavior actually does not promote trust and honesty in nursing profession. So these are the main points which goes through your head. So now we're gonna go and elaborate on those points and write in full sentences our answers in bullet points. So let's look at the next screen where I have added the answers for you. So let's have a look. So what we're gonna say, again, just to say, this scenario is just made up. This is not a real scenario. I've just made it for teaching purpose. So let's look at the answers. So first thing will be, I would say, I clearly recognize that my colleague has deliberately misrepresented the care given to the patient by falsifying vital observations, because we all know this is not true reflection of patient clinical condition. So that's the point here. I clearly recognize my colleague has deliberately misrepresented the patient care given to the patient by falsifying vital observations. So next point is, I will check my patient vitals without delay, okay, because that's really important, without delay, to maintain my patient safety. Third thing is, you need to record this. So I will document events, actions, what happened, events, my actions, and the consequences to the patient in patient notes, okay? And also complete an incident form, because this is clearly an incident. Next point is, it is my professional duty to report my colleague's dishonest behavior to my manager, which may result in notification to nursing and midwifery council. Now, failure to report concern may bring my own practice into question, and also put my own registration at risk, reflecting the duty of candor. So that's really important, that we are following the duty of candor. So next one is, I will report my concern to the manager as soon as possible, both verbally and in writing. And also I will need to be clear, honest and objective about my concerns, okay? And next one is, I recognize that the fundamental values of the nursing profession are truth and honesty. We all know that, and that this behavior does not promote the standards and values set in the code, which the main one is the of promoting professionalism and trust. So, and I think that's how you elaborate your answer. So you have written your 6 points, and so that is your answers, and that's what you need to do in your exam. So you need to have a look at the scenario, think about the main points, and elaborate them and write your answers in full sentences as bullet points, okay? So top tips. The top tips are that, always try to think like a kind of a real scenario, and try to think what will be your actions, because there's so much syllabus. It's not easy to remember all this content for 15 topics, but I am sure we are all nurses. We have come across different scenarios, different situations in our nursing career. So we just need to actually think about our profession, think about our NMC code, and think, if I was in that situation, really what will be my actions? And I'm sure a lot of answers will come to your mind already. And then if you have revised your marking criteria, and I'm sure then you can write these answers as bullet points and completely in your exam and pass this. So really there is no top tips other than just telling you that think as you are in real scenario. That's the first one. And second one is quickly think about the main points. Third top tip is that make sure you have revised the marking criteria. Fourth one is a written station, so make sure you write legibly and clearly. And fifth one is don't underestimate the written station. Please practice with a timer, okay? So you have to be 100% confident that when you go in exam, you will be able to write these points in 10 minutes, okay? So that's my 5 top tips. I hope you like the video. And if you do, please press the like button now and subscribe to my channel. You can also email us on training@outlook.com. We provide online training, face-to-face, and also just the modules for API and skills if you just want to practice those. And also visit us on OSCE-training.com, and I will soon be back with another video for you. Bye for now.